Hello again, Craig here. I wanted to dive deeper into the floor price versus like what something's actually worth, because I think that can become very confusing. I appreciate all the comments so far and some new subscribers. So I'm just excited about the space and want to educate and help other people. So when you get into something, I'm just on the front of OpenSea here, the eBay of NFTs, and they feature a bunch of stuff. So we can just go right in. We'll go into the first thing we see here. And you see that immediately upon you go into something, you see a current price. That's essentially what someone is offering for it, right? Then there's going to be all these different listings under something that has multiple units. So again, this is the learning curve of going in and knowing where all this data is. So this is the amount of owners. There's 50 of these pieces. It's been viewed a lot of times because it's on the front page of OpenSea, and that's the current price you can get it at, otherwise known as the floor price. That's not necessarily the lowest, because you'll see if you scroll down, people are going to put offers in under that, and that owner could choose to purchase that. Really what you want to do is you want to look at a project's main page here. So you're going to see the amount of items, the amount of owners. This floor price becomes the lowest that is currently being listed. But I will say it's really worth diving in to other pieces of information. I like to look at activity. Now, every single project has this activity tab where you could look and see the sales. So here we go. You can see that a trippy bouquet from this same artist, the same project, sold 33 minutes ago, but at 0.15. And you see that? We're going to get deeper into this WETH versus ETH. I'm going to do a whole video on that. That's wrapped Ethereum versus regular Ethereum. They're worth the same exact amount. It's just that in the wrapped Ethereum, you can put open offers on things. You see a lot of people do this, and it moves markets. They're putting offers in, and some are getting accepted at lower amounts because the person paid less than that, and they're allowed to do that. But by going on the activity, you could see what's moving and what's not. Like a lot of sales just in the last 24 hours all over the spectrum. You see some up at 0.6 and they're down half of that. Now they are different pieces within the same. Frey Wizard, for example, this is something I bought one of, so I'm going to be real transparent. The current price being offered is 0.25. Somebody listed this. There we go. Somebody put it in and listed that. There's also one at 0.49. There's mine at 0.55 and a bunch of others. Because of this particular piece, there's 50 of them and 48 owners. Real interesting distribution. But again, if we look at just the floor price, it doesn't mean somebody couldn't make an offer down here. There aren't any, but somebody can make an offer for 0.1 and somebody might take that. You just never know. You got to look into the data. So again, the floor price doesn't tell the whole story. You're also going to want, when you're in on a specific project, you're going to want to sort by recently sold. I find that this is pretty interesting as well too. Not just the activity, but you can look at it a little differently and kind of see each piece a little easier to digest. Whereas activity is really cool. It's just in more of like that list format. I like this one because I can really see exactly what the piece is. Or if it's a profile avatar project, you're actually going to see them all there, which is even better. This is an art project, so you can see like this is being offered for 0.47, just sold at 0.48. That means people are undercutting each other, listing for whatever they want. Here's another example of that. It just sold for 0.45. I can click into it and really dive deeper in to see that it recently sold. You can go scroll all the way down here and you can see the trading history. 2 hours ago, it sold for 0.45. Somebody got that. But now already someone else that owned one is undercutting. So again, looking at this, you want to really add something to your tool belt here. You want to look at floor prices, but don't think of those as the absolute lowest that something's worth, or don't try to put your value of your portfolio on just that. I mean, you can speculate on things like that, but really you're going to want to look at activity. You're going to want to look at recent sales and put that together for yourself so that you can make, I think, the best decision for you. Again, the big thing is this is not financial advice. We're just having fun. And honestly, if you like something, like I really like the Frey Wizard, if I can turn it into a profit, cool. But I think it's cool. I think it's a really cool piece. And if I end up holding on to it for a long time, that's cool too. Get into some of the stuff you like. If you're getting in, leave me a comment, subscribe, ask a question. I'm going to keep trying to answer stuff in this awesome NFT space. Have a good one.